Every day, cause I know one day you feel love making my paper. You don't love me now. Don't love me later, cause I know one day you feel love making my paper. Oh, could you do? Oh. I feel like there's so many music on Leakage that's just undercut. He was like the guy, he was just him, bro. Wish you one is a miracle. I need a miracle. A miracle. Wish you one is a miracle. I know it's a miracle. Like a this, like a that. Oh no, like Jimmy Jacks. Like it's cats. Bobe kweje, you are to fire. Coming, fire. Oh my days, right? Someone else. Bro, what the heck? I don't know. Stop bringing this guy up on my fucking page, man. Yeah, I love his music. That doesn't mean that I'm bringing it to my face. Every time you keep bringing it to my face, I have to pull your cash. Walks in. Are you fucking joking, bro? You, Messi, Neymar, Gareth Brother, what did I do wrong? Yo, you know the key match face. Every chance that guy is gonna get is gonna beat it.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So off we go then. Well, now here is a young man who really does seem to have the whole world at his feet. Lamine Yamal, a player of barely matched potential and indeed of barely matched expectation.
And the inevitable comparisons that go along with that, Peter.
And are those comparisons justified?
Well, from what I've seen of him so far, very much so. There's pace and great technique, but the most outstanding quality about him is his maturity, especially when it comes to making the right decisions. That's what sets him apart, for me anyway.
That looks a good ball through. Oh, it's Ronaldinho! Hits off target and by quite a way.
What a fabulous run. OK, it didn't come off in the end, Peter, but that would surely spark some kind of response from those around him.
And it's Messi. Foot in. Now it's Puskas. Now it's Cruyff. Akanji gets a foot in here. Bale. Guardiola. Messi. Nicely shaped ball. That ball looks a good one. Plenty to aim at here. And he shoots! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Cruyff really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Guardiola. Messi. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, well played. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
And the shot has fallen kindly here. Ronaldinho! Has there ever been the like? A finish of true class. The first significant strike. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That's smart play from him, actually, Peter. That goal was all about positioning. He knew instinctively where to be should the keeper have gotten a little jittery.
So, a breakthrough already. He is through here. Oh, what a stop. Had to be at his very best. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And he's intervened well there. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Bale stood his ground strongly. He's looking unstoppable! Ronaldinho. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Ronaldinho. Now it's Ronaldinho. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Now it's Cruyff. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Now it's Cruyff. Cruyff. Ronaldinho! That's a fair try, but just off target. Seedorf. Well, that pass isn't the best. It'll be a throw-in. And that's definitely not his best. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. And it's Messi. Now it's Yamal. Yamal. Oh, that's fabulous. Brilliantly cut out. Cruyff. Van Basten. Messi. Van Basten. Yamal spots it and intercepts.
Manchester can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Now it's Puskas. And this is Cruyff. Big chance! And that's in! And this is getting better and better. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit.
Cruyff! 40 minutes gone. Half-time closing in. And it's Messi. And he's only too happy to take that back. Messi. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Puskas. And this is Ronaldinho. Yamal. Messi. And here's Cruyff. And this is Ronaldinho. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. That has ended up in no man's land. Ronaldinho. Now it's Puskas, and he's quick to snatch it back. Tries to pass it through. And the referee has signalled for half-time. So your views on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Well, who could have predicted a scoreline like this after just 45 minutes? The sides separated by 2.
Chers spectateurs, je vais vous demander de bien vouloir vous tourner vers le grand écran pour un événement un peu particulier. Je ne vous en dis pas plus.
And we get things going again. Edmilson. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Cruyff. Cruyff will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Cruyff looking to be a menace in the final third. Akanji. And it's Bale. Oh, no question, that's a foul. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Oh, good spread. Showing good feet. Good ball, good... Decent chance! It's a goal! Just as they wanted it, just when they wanted it. Pressure, what pressure? He feels none of it.
Well, at one stage, he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Bale picks it up out wide. Bale, good purposeful running this. He's shifting through the gears here. Somewhat off target. Throwing. Maldini. Yamal has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. For De Rossi, and it's Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho going face-to-face with his great rival. Guardiola promptly onto that, and that is that. Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Messi running with intent.
Paris Saint-Germain really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to...
It's Ronaldinho! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Bale. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Now it's Puskas.
Pretty robust defending.
So much time and space. There's the shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And they can counter here. Well, Jim, it is abundantly clear that the tone of this game has changed markedly within the last few moments.
Well, it has, because the deficit has now been halved, Peter, and because of that, it seems to have developed into some sort of shock for them, and it's going to be very interesting to see how they can take it on from here.
They're urging him to shoot. Goes for a shot! They want to be quick to... Oh, it's fallen loose again! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Oh, such good technique as well. That was exquisite. It's a real shame he couldn't find the finish after that.
A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Ronaldinho. It's gone all the way through to the keeper. Guardiola. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Nicely aimed pass. Seedorf. Now it's Ronaldinho. And he's managed to get free. Oh, such a clever touch. Real chance!
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Now it's Van Basten. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. And here's Ronaldinho. Seedorf. Played in by Seedorf.
Attention, changement.
So we have further activity on the bench here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
So sorry. Sorry.
Now it's Van Basten. Mohamed Salah. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? He's got away. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. He's on it, can he get away? He takes a shot! And it's in!
You hear me?
That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it. An impact sub.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
Kaka. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Aubameyang pinches it off him. Well, that is one way to stop him. Rodri with the foul. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card.
This guy's taking the ball. It's more like me.
And it's Guardiola. Oh, he's been caught napping. And there goes the final whistle. Well, don't you just love it when a plan comes together? Victory never in doubt in the mind of the mastermind in all of this. A solid win, which will be welcomed all round. Van Basten picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Manchester definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie.
Hello, everybody,
The fans
and
have pulled out
welcome to
all the
today's
stops to
match.
make this a monumental occasion. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And that gets things running.
The Dutch introduced total football to the world, and in many ways, Ruud Gullit is the perfect example.
Well, he really could play in any position.
Yes, he started as a sweeper and showed that he could play anywhere in midfield and indeed up front. Big, strong, and absolutely gifted.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Oh, that's wonderful alertness.
Probably reading me.
Seedorf. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Ronaldinho. Seedorf. Now it's Van Basten. Now it's Pelé. And here's Del Piero! Ronaldinho.
Del Piero really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
That's a cute ball. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
First quarter of an hour gone. Cruyff. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Zanetti with the foul. And he's going to have his name taken. Not the most accurate pass. Seedorf. Now that's well seen too. So we're still where we started right now. Now it's Del Piero.
Struggling to keep his hat.
And this is Hazard. Can he get on the end of this? Pelé finds himself offside.
You can find a way to keep it going. Just dribbling, just going. Jesus.
Seedorf is a perfect combination of brain and brawn.
Please don't let
He
that
is
shadow
through
stop
here.
you. Don't let that shadow
Ronaldinho.
stop you, Ronaldinho.
Goes for a shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
Yeah, you can't blame him for trying, but that looked a little forced.
Shadow against the
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Ronaldinho. Oh, this is a terrific run. He's found a way through. It's Ronaldinho! He's scored! The first significant strike. Stylish in the extreme, a delicious goal.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, but I think they all...
Del Piero! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. He's had a shot! It's wide, but only just.
Oh, did the keeper have that covered? I'm not sure he did. I think I need a replay on that one.
And that's been won straight back. Now that looks a decent ball. That is good alertness. Tele conjures time and space where few can. And this is Del Piero. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Oh, shooting chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Driving on and making good progress. Pinches it off him. Has a look and plays it forward. No, that's been intercepted. Seedorf. And this is Van Basten. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Hazard going face-to-face with his great rival. Now it's Puskas.
Manchester really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Buffon sends that a long way. And he was quick to react. Now it's Del Piero. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Costa Curta. It's Seedorf. Now this could be a chance. Now it's Del Piero. Pele. And here's Del Piero.
There will be 1 minute
Del
added
takes a
time.
shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? No way through, so back it comes. He's having a hit! Oh, he's been flattened there. It's a decent watch, a frantic watch. It is half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
A quick request for support.
What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, this is when you need your players to step up, Peter. Be brave, see all that courage. They need to have a big start to the second half to give them some momentum, and they're not going to get that if they're being too risk-averse.
So it has been pretty frantic here. Everybody eagerly awaiting the start of the second half. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
And it's Hullet. Now it's Del Piero. Seedorf. Hazard. Now, can they get it? And Del Piero! Hazard! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Hazard is offering a right smile there.
And we have our very first corner. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, good play on the left-hand side here. He's shifting through the gears here. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Ronaldinho, not one to pass up the chance to run up the defence. He loves those duels.
Well, I thought that run had balance and control, skill and strength. The sort of desire we hope will spread. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Now it's Del Piero. And Del Piero! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Is their second corner of the game. Costa Curta.
Miami really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, it's approaching that time where you have to decide whether you stick or twist, Peter. I'm inclined to think the latter, but the boss probably has quite a few things which he has to factor in yet, so let's see.
Nesta. Just eases him off the ball. Azar. Now it's Pele. And here's Azar. Azar! Oh, it's hit the post. He's trying to hit the front line here. Now it's Van Basten. He has found the way through. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Caught offside that time. Now it's Van Basten. Ambrosini. It's a pretty loose pass. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And that is masterful defending. Zanetti did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Nesta kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Now it's Puskas. Now it's Cruyff. He's picked his way through. There's the delivery. Towering header! Oh, good finish! And surely that does it! Perfect time! Decisive strike! It was wonderfully efficient.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Substitution on the field. Number 17.
So we have movement on both
Edmilson.
benches.
Number 3.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
Number 16.
Now it's Beckham,
Rodri.
and the counter is on.
Frank Lampard.
Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
Number 2. Puyol.
It's Ronaldinho.
Substitution
Applies the
taking place.
finish! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Ball is over the line. Costa Curta, and here's Beckham. Oh, that's fabulous. Here it is. Oh, good climb! Opts to play it back. He's having a pop! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Well, he's looked very lively. He really wants to put this game to bed.
Now it's Romario, and it's Snyder. Romario, looking to play him in.
He looked rushed. He should have waited for some movement.
Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Lampard, Ronaldinho. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Distributed tidily. Schneider. Chance! He will be livid with himself. 2 minutes to be added on. Not the best distribution from the keeper. Now it's Del Piero, and he's... Oh, a gilt-edged chance! Beckham, plenty of appeals. So that's it. It is all over. So smiles all round as they shamelessly indulge in the post-whistle euphoria. A win achieved through the right balance of industry and inspiration. A really satisfying day's work.
And now I'd just like to
Van
read out
Basten,
our fan
voted
club
man
members
of
who
the
are
match,
celebrating their
and
birthdays
deservedly
today.
so. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of...
Yes, motherfucker. Yeah, the ones who don't want to see how bad it is.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the
Hello,
stadium,
everybody,
and the
and
players on the
welcome to
pitch are
today's
raring to
match.
go any minute now. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So it's down to business here. Well, we hardly need reminding, Jim, of the strengths of David Beckham. He could play a huge part in the outcome of this game.
Yeah, he's one of a kind, isn't he, Peter? No one could match his accuracy or technique in delivering the ball. On top of that, you have his great fitness levels getting up and down the pitch, and his big game mentality, and his quiet leadership.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Chance to deliver, and it's in! But oh, it's offside.
And needless to say, he disagrees.
A moment's uncertainty there, but it is the right call.
Go on, happy day.
Now it's Van Basten. Ronaldinho. Silvestre proves too strong. Seedorf. Van Basten. Ronaldinho. He's found a way through. Ronaldinho! Ambitious, but just off target.
Yeah, certainly could have been something so much more.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
There's the header! Caught offside that time.
So,
And reclaimed it in a trice. He's a sharp little ball here. Silvestre. So we're still where we started right now. Now it's Puskás. Great ball, and he's in here. Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. And it's Seedorf. And this is Ronaldinho. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Ronaldinho. Seedorf. He's picked his way through. An uncompromising challenge. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Oh no, this does not look good. He's shifting through the... And Puskás! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
And this is why almost every team presses from the front these days, Peter. If you get it right, it creates more chances.
And this is Cruyff.
so,
That's destined for the flank.
so, super, super,
Edmilson. Adams promptly onto that, and that is that. Kane. And it's Beckham. Not the most accurate pass. Van Basten. And a shot! There it is! The first significant strike.
Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think we've just seen the proof.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
He won't be happy with that one. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Ronaldinho providing an outlet on that flank. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Pass somewhat off target. And here's Ronaldinho. Kane. Goes down, but nothing given. Puskás. Now it's Ronaldinho. Oh, that's fabulous. It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Ronaldinho. Cruyff looking to be a menace in the final third. And it's Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho. Oh, this is a very good... Cristiano Ronaldo! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Nice sequence of passes, this. Ronaldinho. Now it's Cruyff. Puskás.
There will be
Cruyff.
1 minute added time.
Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Can he get on the end of this? Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
So it has been pretty frantic here. Everybody eagerly awaiting the start of the second half. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Manchester can do themselves a massive favour by grabbing another one here.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Costa Curta. Van Basten. Ronaldinho. He is just caressing the ball. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Rijkaard is always looking to break lines. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Beckham. Now it's Kane. Cruyff.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. He is through here. Koundé did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And Cruyff! Threads one in. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Ronaldinho. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Seedorf. Now it's Van Basten. Ronaldinho. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal.
Yeah.
And it had to be. And this is Beckham.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from...
Can he finish? Oh, brilliant stop from Courtois.
Substitution.
And we have our very first corner. And now a sudden chance to counter. No way through there. Can he get it through? Morocco disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. And it's Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho! And that really should have been that.
Ronaldinho really thought he'd scored to settle this contest, and he's struggling to believe being denied.
Ronaldinho, he's got away.
Manchester surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Neymar. Serginho. And here's Neymar. Still just that single goal, and we are nearly done. Beckenbauer cuts it out. Van Basten. Ronaldinho in acres of space out wide. Foot in. Oh, that's a little loose. Kane. Oh, they could break here.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
He's looking wide.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
It's Ronaldinho! Oh, that is rather wayward.
This shit is out of fucking dance, my guy.
Serginho is always looking to play quality balls. Now it's Kane.
There will be 1 minute
There'll be
at
a minute
time.
of stoppage time. Knocks it into space. Oh, he's found support out wide. Takes a shot! Now he wants to get in on the act here.
Well, the breakthrough...
And that will be the final act. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Van Basten taking in the accolades, having been named man of the
we come
match,
to you now
and
with a quick
deservedly so.
request for support for our charity fund.